Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Salina Goley Tamang. Today I'm here to talk about inclusion in early childhood education. In the very first slide, I have put the audio video link of it, how I explain. Thank you. Today I'll be talking about inclusion in early childhood education, how it helps like for the children learning and development. In this slide, I'll be talking about inclusion. What do we mean by inclusion? As you all know that all children feel welcome, respected and able to participate no matters what their abilities, culture or background. It is not only about children being present in the classroom but also about their thinking about their feelings and that truly they belong. Another important idea in the neurodiversity paradigm, it means that children learn and think in different ways and these differences should be respected instead of corrected. Like for example, like some children who doesn't like larger group in the morning daytime, like we usually do, as we have been going in the placement since like 2 weeks. So we have knew that like some children are different from others, and some children don't want to sit down for like a larger group. So we'll make for like they can go here and they let them be free, and like they can go and play whatever they feel like. And like next time, being a role model, we have to show them like making a small circle time and making like group of like 3 or 4 and telling them like in the morning we have to do this, so he can follow the same routine from next time. That means like it is like we can link with the national quality standard area 1, which focuses inclusive educational program, and also links to the outcome 1, where children develop a sense of identity. This slide is about advocacy for inclusion. Like inclusion is also connected with the children's rights. Internationally, children's rights are protected by United Nations Convention on the Rights of Children, and in Australia by Disability Discrimination Act 1992. Educators also follow the professional values of early childhood education, which encourage fairness and respect for all the children. Like as you know, we have to treat all the children equally. Not we can't discriminate as being educators or like as being a teacher. When educators advocate for inclusion, children feel sense of belonging. This support early years learning frameworks outcome too, where children feel connected to their community. For example, like in the room, the children come from different cultural backgrounds. An educator might use bilingual labels, songs, or like books in different languages. Like for example, the children who come from Nepalese background, he can't speak in Nepalese English in the school. So if the educator belong to that background, he or she can come to the room and like feel comfortable for some time and like talk in the Nepalese language, so he feel like, oh, I'm like involved and respected. This helps children feel proud of their culture, also helps the other children to learn about their diversity, as well as celebrating different type of occasion. Like for example, if they are from like India or Nepalese, they can celebrate Holi, Dasera, Deepavali. If they are from like China, they can celebrate the Chinese New Year. As like what do you mean by inclusive environment? Just let me know. Like for example, if we think normally as well, inclusive environment means like we are making like all the children or any persons means included and participating. Like for example, when in the classroom like environment which helps children participate and feel comfortable. One of the ideas is universal design for learning, which means designing learning environment so they can work for everyone, like not being like not being like what is a fully what is a focus only for one child. Means like all children are included. For example, the classroom may include ramps, white space or adaptive chairs, or so that children with physical disabilities can also be easily included. The children who have like physical disabilities, like for example they can't move, they can't hear, so they are also feel supported. Like for the children who can't move, we have to help them. The children who can listen, we have been showing like we have like it depends upon childcare as well, like where they gonna go. So they have their own type of learning, like showing the audio video, like visual ad and everything. Inclusive environmental support, the early years learning frame outcome 3, which focuses on children well-being. Sometimes children can feel overwhelmed by the noises, like, and so that kind of time like we have to make what is a quiet corner, like quiet corner for like for example making a sensory play. Like for example making play doh, they can be involved without talking, or like they can go in the book corner where they can be quiet, so they don't feel overwhelmed. And also this type of environment also supported by national quality standard area 3, which ensures the physical environment supports learning of children. Here is the topic itself says about interactional practices. What do you mean interactional? Means like communication. Inclusion also depend on how educators interact with the children, like for like how they're gonna communicate, how they are building their relationship with the children. Sometimes like some children may have difficulty communicating verbally. In this type of case, educator can use tools like picture cards or communicator board, or like there will be someone to help that kind of children, like 1:1. It depends on the ratio and like how they are providing their support to the child, and it depends upon the parents if they want the support, or like it depends upon the like it depends upon the child, what we say, disabilities. For example, a non-verbal child might use picture card to show that they want water or they want to go for toilet. So if they can't talk, they can show the picture or they can show the sign, so the educator can understand that they want to do. This allows child to communicate and feel included. Educators also adapt activities to suit different learning abilities. For instance, during an art activity, some children might draw while others might say use clay or collage material. This supportive relationship align with national quality standard 5, which focuses on building trusting relationship with children. Like we have to build a positive relationship with children as being a educator. It also support early years learning framework outcome 4 and 5, where children becomes confident and effective learners. To conclude the topic inclusion, which is very important part of early childhood education, as you all know, which means like making sure that every child feels included and respected, supported and valued in early learning environment, where educators need to continue reflecting on their practices and thinking about how they are like they can feel better in the all children. For example, teachers may reflect on their teaching says strategies or like rules and regulation routines, ensuring no child feel excluded. By following the principle of national quality standard framework and as well as ULF, educator can create like positive environment where children can learn different type of thing and feels like safe, secure and included. Thank you. Have a good day. This is the part where I put the references that I have included this in my slide. You can see like which are very important, some of the theories, some of the outcomes. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate for listening my presentation regarding inclusion. Hope you all understand. Have a good day.